Hello everybody, 700 subscribers, lad. Thanks everyone, absolutely buzzing with that. So today we're going to do some cleaning for real, man. I've took away that tank and I've purchased this stuff here, gunk green. I had gunk pink, well I think that's a bit heavy duty. I was a bit put off by this sign, so I've ended up buying this green. You can use it on plastics and paint and stuff like that, but it's also got that same symbol, so it still can't be good for us. I'm going to apply it with that. I've got some just a paintbrush really, and some of these little debris firkins that I've bought. Yeah, so 48 hours. Our cylinder heads should be in someone's shop getting looked at, and we've had a bit of a boo-boo with our rib nuts. Where's the one we want? Well, this is the one I've removed. They're the one I bought, like an absolute arse bandit. I don't know why. It must be like M12s or something. And also these, I've bought these. Not once, but twice. Wrong ones, twice. Manifold nuts, turbo manifold nuts. How did you do it wrong twice? So that little lot there alone would have paid for my petrol, paid for my diesel to the northeast with these cylinder heads. Does that annoy you? The proper rib nuts are in the post. On the upside, we do have a rib nut gun. It's a bit of a funky contraption, similar to the pot rivet gun. Ooh. Just hope we've got the right ends. They're what you used to squash them with. Surely it looks like one of them two. Yeah, it's starting to get dear this with the bent valves, and I'm taking 2 cylinder heads. So instead of crying, let's get some cleaning done. So it's just pretty much drown it and leave it on. Try and rub it in with some soft bristles. I know I should have done it on the test area first. Just diving right in, baby. Right in. Absolutely rotten. What I want is rid of all this orange and shit off the coolant that's gone everywhere. And there's loads of iron filings still in here from when I had the welding done on my battery tray. Yeah, it says made in shit's bubbles up. It says made in UK this stuff as well, so it might be made by Granville. Same as I got my CV boot grease from. Oh, it smells a little bit caustic, that, you know. Smelling like that TFR did underneath it. There goes nothing. So, turns out it's just parts degreaser that. It's knackered to paint. What a wally. But our tank sits there, so it might take your eye off it. Fuck's sake, man. It's clean, but the paint's bad in here anyway, look, you know what I mean? So, a bit of spotting on the strut tops isn't really a big deal in the bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? It's no show pony, this. Definitely no show pony. I mean, it's looking worse than it did. Bastard. But yeah, look at the chassis leg, it's gone white, man. Clean, but not the right gear. I did that side a bit in fairy liquid, but I think there was still a bit of that gunk on the brush. Not quite as bad. Naturally, innit, the one that's all scratched up came out the best, but yeah, keep that shit away from your paint, people. If you care about it. Shakes on me. Yeah, ain't that a bitch. But yeah, I can see what I'm doing now, at least. Pretty much degreased. Scrumptious. So, minging bottle. Let's see what we can do with this. Absolutely rotten. Absolutely rotten. Let's see if we can cheer this up a bit. It's not coming out very well. It's only about £2 or something at the bottle, that's probably why. Froths up like shit, this. Broke the nook and cranny brush, but it's not bad all round, it is. I flipped it and give it a good scrub. That spray bottle is jokes. Yeah, the spray bottle is absolute jokes. Give it a bit of a flush now. Should have put sieve under it, see if any bits come out. And turn it upside down, do it the other way as well. So this temperature sensor, I did change that not so long ago. It's a bit lower than standard. I think it's something like 80 something instead of like 90. But when I took that off on my Sierra, this chamber was half deep in shit. Yeah, I think maybe leave that, or leave it for the end job, and we've got to concentrate on cleaning up pipes like this that we've got to reseat with a silicone hose, because that's a bit cheeky, that. The whole pipe is. It's a shame, because it's still pretty zinced up there. It's just at the bottom bit there where it's... But I'm not in a position to buy a new one at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, not unless it was leaking. So you could say the master plan with this radiator setup will be, once the car's running, if we get the car running again, then we'll start worrying about shit like this. I'll change them for polyurethane like I did on the Sierra. I'll change this pipe eventually, and I need to change one of the fans. They both work, but one's, I don't know, it rattles. I think maybe the bearing might have gone in it or something. It don't half rattle. Might be able to give you a demo. So I've got some leftovers from when I did the Sierra. They're looking a bit better, to be fair. So I'll swap them for them for now. I think it's a bit of an improvement. That's how we roll on Sierra, polyurethane, no messing. Although I did split one. They're not coming off easy. They're like proper crusty. I have to try and twist them out. So we've got both our rubbers. They're a bit stretched out, but that's wedged in there, proper rusted in. Yeah, it's porked. We'll get it out, don't worry. So hopefully they don't wreck the radiator. So that's what we're up against when I got it out. Absolutely mullered. This one on my spare, it's far from mint, but it's so much better. It's got a bit of grease in it. Just try and preserve it. Let's have a butcher's what it sounds like. a different sound. That one sounds more powerful. Face wobbling. Yeah, I don't know if that's normal or not, and both sounding different. I'd say that one sounds better. Or is it just the housing? You can't tighten the nuts up anymore. I think it's the fan, the bearing on the fan. There's no play on it, but it just doesn't sound right. No, it's a heck of it. I mean, I've lived with it forever. Look down there, man. This is all crust. The whole cooling system must be full of that shit. Yeah, it's bare crusty. That pipe's gonna have to come off, innit? That wants replacing, really, but bet all the inside of the radiator's full of it as well, you know. I'm actually shocked. Look at all inside it. Could you believe that? I don't know how you clean it. How the f would you clean it? Even a pipe cleaner would struggle to get rid of that. Scratching it off with that copper wire. They're like barnacles. They're like stuck to it. They're not going anywhere, but they're not good. They're restricting the flow. Looks like someone's been in there with a silicone. That'll be me. Trying to glue it down. Well, I think that's our issue. I was just checking the fins because this one's got like a counterweight on it. It's snapped. Look, snapped. Whatever, man. It still works and makes funny noise, and the whole car vibrates through it. But it must be that. It must be because that's snapped. And it's throwing it off, or making a funny noise or vibrating or something. I mean, this probably sponging about isn't going to help. But yeah, how's that happened? I've had to take the thing off. I'm not rolling with a broken fan. Well, I am, but I'm not, if you know what I mean. I might have to. This will come off. Just been looking. There's only a bit of silicone. Yeah, I don't know whether to get this fan off eBay or not. There's a fan, one single fan, 60 quid. Do we do it? What's this 2 all about here? Too good to be true. Yeah, it looks like we've got a bit of an old intercooler mount still on it there, a bobbin. So, if you're looking at these pipes, there's a brand new genuine Ford one on there now, 92 quid bids. Or you can get one from Graham Good or something, they're about 120. One for a Sierra, 35 for a stainless steel one. Why are they so dear? It's not much more metal, man. Surely the Sierra one's the same amount of metal. Just 3 extra brackets. You might be able to use that, but that's crusty. Proper crusty. Decisions. Wish everything could be new. Just trying to beast it out with anything I can. Even drop a drill bit down there and shake it about a bit, and then turbo nozzle it out. It's doing the job, but my god, that's shitty. There's a will, there's a way. Wouldn't go through it before. Oh, stuck again. Going in and out though. give it a good rinse now. Well, this is what we're up to now. Turbo nozzled my little finger twice. It's killing. But I'm tempted to put a bit of K-rust on that bottom bit. The top's mint. And look down here now. We're looking a lot better. Let's put a piece of wire down that one. I know it looks rotty, but that's so much better. So I might just K-rust the bottom of it, just to preserve. Let's have a look. 185 quid it's just gone for. Just for that. But because it's Ford. That's shocking. I'll take my chances with my own, I think. It was bare crusty in there. There was all like barnacles in it. Barnacles. Mission time. 2-cylinder heads. Not very well. Let's see what we can get done. 150 miles later, we've arrived. Looking on the limiter and Adam Smith stomping ground here. Quarter of the journey done. Let's go in and see what he's talking. Good morning, everyone. So we are back from that 300-mile round trip. We've got another 300 to do. The combo van did me proud, to be fair, considering the clutch started slipping in December and it's got an oil leak. If we got there and back, it just ate 300 miles like it was nothing. I was absolutely battered after it. Our pipes turned up sweet. I'm quite happy with that now, actually. It was looking a bit worse for wear the other day. We're Charlie Mustard there. So, got a couple of piston crowns to clean and basically get everything ready for when it comes back. I need to sort out, I could probably do with cleaning up my alternator. Radiator, with that broken fan, I'm still in limbo with that. Yeah, manifold studs and stuff like that, and nuts and washers I need to start getting ready, because they were a bit hodgepodge. I've got some in my bag, some in one of these tool drawers. I've just chucked everything I took off the Escort in these two cabinets. Not in order, not labelled, just hoping I'm going to remember. And these here, they're all like bits and bobs and shit the bedders, like little bits. Oh, where's the tune stopped? This degreaser gunk doesn't like aluminium. You see like these white eggs everywhere, these white spots. Yeah, that's how it's going to start eating into it, that, so I'll probably have to clean that off a bit more. This one's fared a bit better. It looks brand new, looks well new. But yeah, this side, the exhaust side, maybe the aluminium, because it's been hot and cold so many times, it's just started to go a bit, you know, as it does. So my little stereo can't handle the bass because it's not been on chart. I left it on and didn't turn, did I? See it flickering like a good one. That's it. So yeah, clean. Absolute piss take. I need to check the oil on my van, check the water. Now, as a rule, combo vans run at 90 degrees. I'm just scoping out what's going on after I've been away for a day. Yeah, combo vans run at 90 degrees. Mine didn't even run at 80 yesterday the whole way. I thought at one point my temperature gauge didn't even work. So we'll have to check the oil, we'll have to check the water, and hopefully it's going to be up for another 300 miles to go and get these cylinder heads. Because my Mazda 2, it's not really roadworthy. I've let the MOT slip on it. So yeah, I might go and get another coffee. It's stopped raining, so I'll be able to check the oil and water. And manifold studs. This here is starting to go a bit rusty again. This is just a bit of that car cover with oil on the block, but because I've been jack washing, it's not that bad, but there's a couple of little rust spots. I mean, it'll get another good clean, don't get me wrong. Look, you can see the orange through it. You can see where there, look. But yeah, It is what it is. That'll be coming off to clean anyway. The paint, it still's come up, but can you see why I wasn't that bothered? It's not exactly, it's rough as a bear's arse if I'm perfectly honest, the inside of the engine bay. But you're not looking at strut tops when you pop the bonnet, everyone's looking at like, what turbo and all that shit you've got. That one's come up back mint again, it's just a shame it's scratched up. Yeah, I use the term mint very loosely, people, very loosely. The water looks alright, doesn't even look like it's moved. Oh, the water's not moved, so it's the oil I'd be a bit more concerned about, with there being a little bit of an oil leak, so consider that. Looking pretty much, it's not on the max, but it's within the limit. Then when I pulled it out, let's have another butcher's. Fancy a butcher's? Yeah, I won't be worried about that, man. If it was right down the bottom there, I'd be worried, but it's black as well, that. I can assure you I do change the oil on my van. I don't abuse it that much. Well, I have to top it up with fresh all the time because it's leaking, so it's constantly getting an oil change. Whoever's floor it's dripping on isn't, though. That's not win-win, is it? And my fumes have stopped. Me saying, yeah, how cool my radio was before. It's fucked up, man. So, cup of coffee and a bacon and egg slider with brown sauce. Yes, lad. So I'll get this down my Gregory Peck and we'll continue. Bit of a catastrophe this. We're connected, but we ain't got no sounds, man. What the heck? The Bluetooth bit must have gone knackered, because it beeps when you do stuff. Listen, you can hear it beeping. See, we've got sound coming out the stereo, just the Bluetooth's gone for Pete's song. I'm wounded, man. It's 52 watt this, times 4, it was a cracker. Been using it for donkeys, man. It's not wet. Admittedly, it's not the best place for one, is it? But I am mortified, man. I've got this cable, but it only fits my other phone, the phone I'm filming with. Should we try CD? Fancy Bluetooth going knackered. So we have sounds, just no Bluetooth. Fucking CDs, man. We've gone back to 2005 here or something. Yeah, we've gone back to 2005 here listening to CDs, man. To be fair, my biggest fear has been with this, and I've actually spent 2 days more even thinking about it. I'm shit scared of stuff going down the bores, of shit that has gone down the bores when I was cleaning it. I mean, I tried to be as careful as I can. This tissue and this tissue hasn't always been in there. When I cleaned these, the piston was at the top with no tissue, so I'd imagine some shit has gone down the rings. Ugh. See, I'm annoyed about it now. I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, that is my biggest scenario, that stuff that's gone down them bores. Oh, I should really be doing this with a Hoover. Oh no, is that rust? Oh, it must be it must have been the jack wash, man. We'll have to just like wipe that with a bit of rust remover. Just try and clean them tops up a bit. Yeah, my biggest worry is stuff that's gone down there. Oh, there's a bit there. See that black spot? Let's get the Hoover out quick. That's why I've got the tape on the end of the bloody Hoover head, because I've been going down the bore with it. Yeah, I'll do the Hoover jobber. You can see these jumping, is it? Or is it a power thing? Yeah, it was jumping. Good old TDs. Yeah, these bores, man. I'm worried about these, man. Try and clean them up. Big disappointment, them tunes. Piston crowns are cleaning up quite nice, to be fair. Bit of plus gas. I might put some oil down the bores as well. I'll top dead centre it again and then try and have a look at these. They're cleaning up. Yeah, I should have oiled them bores. What a dickhead. Let's get this shit off. Can you see these marks where there's been contact? Either over revving or something. This is why I want a thicker cylinder head. Keep it away from the valves, man. In case I miss the gear again. How the fuck valves aren't bent, I'll never know, because all the pistons have got contact. They've all got these little chiplets in. It's a bit nobody likes doing. What I've been doing, just squirting loads of liquid and trying to hoover it out, you know, so I get all the bits with it. Hopefully now I'll put a little bit of oil around the bore. If I do another full rotation, whatever's stuck to the rings might be up here stuck to the oil. There will be shit down them bores. You go and see it. That's what's come off on the cloth from wiping the bores then when I've put them two pistons down. So put some more oil around and up and down them a couple of times. That's just from cleaning a lot of that. That'll be all the carbon that's dissolved. Some of it will be oil as well, but if you look, that's black. You can tell what's oil and what's dirt. So yeah, I'll just up and down them a few times, clean them, and then get some oil in them. Down the bores, that is. Oh dear. That's not looking good. It's a bit of a nightmare, I'm not going to lie. Every time I wipe the bore, I'm getting shit out of it with this oil trick. There must be loads of shit sitting on the piston rings. You know, from cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it, it's just washed all the shit down there. It's getting cleaner, isn't it, the oil now? On those two anyway. See these, see that there? That's what I'm after. Them little spots of carbon or whatever the fuck they are. Gasket probably. I want all them out. They'll all be sat on the piston rings all the way around the rings, they'll be sat. There goes another tripod. Oh my days. Shit, which way round was I now? Backwards or forwards? Oh, I need to concentrate here. Stressing me out badly, this. Real stressing me out. On the upside, look at that bastard, I've just found in my bag from yesterday, from the drive. On the downside, we're still out with these bores, man. What I'm going to have to do, I must have been on this 2 hours now, cleaning shit out of them. I'm going to do my oil trick, where I wipe oil round. They're going to flip the wheel, flip the crank, so I'm at top dead centre on the middle two. And I can't find my little windy gun thing for my airline, so I'm going to have to use a tyre blower. I could have done with that yesterday on my van. Yeah, I'm going to tyre blow it and try and blow the oil round, so any shit, it'll move it on the piston ring, if you know what I mean. Agitation. Don't want to blow it through it, into it, but I don't know. It might work, might not. Doing my nuts in this now, man. What can you do, though? When you're a chump engine builder like me that doesn't do it properly. Yeah, chumpo. It's like the flying leading the blind. That's alright, that tackle. It's mocha, it's the chocolate style one, isn't it? Chocolate coffee. Yeah, man. Fucking 120. I'll pay 150 for that. Try and get used to watch. It's a bit hard though. Oh, I need a tripod. Maybe if I do this. Watch. Wow. Getting it. Getting a bit of oily. Right, I'm going to have to do a two-hander for this. But you know what I'm soaking? Yeah, I'm getting fed up with this now. Absolute. If I just drowned them in oil to start with. Whatever's in it now, I think it's going to be in it. Whatever's down the bores now is probably just going to be down the bores, unfortunately. The paper's coming out pretty clean. Number 1 and number 4 especially. Fucking piece of metal, look at that there that I've just found on top of the piston. Look. What's going on here? Clean that was definitely metal. That was on top of the piston crown. Is it shit falling off my jumper or something? That little fragment there probably could have finished one of them bores. Do you know what? I've just been looking down the water jackets with this. There must have been a shroud of metal inside there. That must have been when I was angle grinding, shit probably went in it. Oh. So, I've used tissue but also a plastic bag in case it goes damp. Yeah, it's a bit of a shit show, but what can I do? This is my contraption for hoovering out the water jackets. Can't find the other pipe. This is why I'm going to all the trouble of hoovering it out, look. Look at that. What the fuck's that? Inside of the engine or something. You don't want that in your radiator or even worse, your water pump. The blade's not sharp, but we'll try. Hopefully with the oil it'll stick it down. I'm just trying to have a look at my threads next. from the bolts. Something in the bottom of that one. What I've got, I've made some dowels. These are off the Sierra head bolts, these. So when you put the head on, if you've got 2 dowels in, you put your head on straight, if you know what I'm saying. What I was also going to do is put a slice in this, and it could have made a tap. Put a bit of grease in it, wind it in, and it'll act as a tap. But that thread looks alright to me, it doesn't. See, this is something I didn't do with the Sierra, I just bent it. That must have got to the bottom, that. They look a bit dry. I didn't want them like filled with oil, but I could have done with a bit of oil on them just to stop them rusting out. See, the moisture's got to them. Don't ever use tissue on your engine. Not if you've been jet washing the day before, but that was down the thread, that. So I don't know how the hell that moisture's got there. And I've been using WD-40, which is a moisture repellent. So, look. Yeah, they want a bit of oil in there, really. But they screwed in all right, then. Don't look too bad, then. I can't even get the bastard out. I need some tweezers, man. Yeah, if I put a bit of oil on this bolt, that'll oil the thread up. And then I can hoover it out before I fit the head, if there's any pool of oil in it. What you don't want is that... what you don't want is it filled with oil, because as you're tightening the head bolts down, it'll hydrolock or not go in far enough, because it's half full of oil. You need it moist, but not full of liquid, if you know what I'm saying. That's definitely had a bit of rust on it. Tempted to put a bit of oil down them. Where the head would have been, I know you oil underneath there where the washer goes. Put a bit of oil under there, a bit of engine oil, but maybe a little bit on the thread as well. I can't even remember. Can't even remember, man. So threads are looking all right. If what I did, that pipe I had attached to the hoover, I just squirted WD-40 or the plus gas in the holes and hoovered it out straight after. So that's probably why they're pretty clean. Just worried about rust. All those bungs have got moisture on. You can see the brown on it. I just want the cylinder head back now. We could be going for it. We could be going for gold. What do we need? Exhaust studs. Exhaust manifold studs. We could do with a can of brake cleaner as well, because I've slopped oil everywhere. I'm not going back in with that gunk in the jet wash. Not a chance. Absolutely wrecked the job. This is the polyurethane radiator mount. I don't know whether I tightened it up too much or something, but it's just annihilated it. So I had to swap it for a rubber. So I've lost 1 nut and 3 washers. But looking at the washers, they probably want changing, to be honest. They're all a bit like that. You could use them again, don't get me wrong, but we might be better off with some new ones. Well, we're going to have to get some new ones because I'm 3 missing. My studs, hopefully I'll be able to recycle them. The nuts were alright though. Here's what it is. Oh, hang on, there's 2 on there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, so I'm 3 washes short, that's all. Didn't see that one on there. It'll be in the engine bay somewhere or on the floor, but because they're manky, I'll get some more, I think. Bastard. Actually, I've just found the blower as well. Do you know where it was? Where it was meant to be. In the flipping toolbox. Oh.